Mr. Magoo with these.
Hello there. Welcome to Time Out. I'm Kyseé.
And I'm Rodney.
And we are your hosts for tonight. Thank you for joining us, our podcast. Our intention is to take you out of your hectic element just for a few minutes so you can just get some education, get some entertainment, get inspired, get uplifted, because we know we need some time to woosah. All right. So if you are joining the podcast, please just take a second to digress and then listen with an open mind.
Just had to wet your whistle.
I've been dehydrated. I've been drinking water like all day. A lot.
And I need to start drinking more water. I keep threatening to, but it just...
You should. I'm telling you, you feel so much better when you drink.
Well, I know this to be a fact, and I've always liked the taste of water whenever I rediscover it.
I'm about to print these things.
Oh, so you still got your nose?
I got them on my tablet. I mean, on my
I don't need any more new friends. I mean, I don't mean to be an ass about it, but I mean, I use, and I suppose that's to change the way I think about it. I've always used Facebook and other social media platforms as a means to keep in touch with people I know. I mean, I'm not really beat for strangers, and it's not that I don't like new people. It's just that I don't really trust new people. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
really like
at this point in our life, you know, we done seen.
I mean, I have the same friends that I've had since preschool. So
I feel sorry for people who don't. Somebody said to me, one of our cousins said to me recently, she was like, I didn't grow up, but I have all those friends. I was like, I'm so sorry for you.
Right.
That you didn't.
Childhood friends. Shout out to the people from the Pook. Peekaboo and Bobby Crunch and Kim Colbert, and listen, I love all y'all.
I know that's right.
You're always in my life. I mean, and I trust you to have my best interests at heart. And my name is always safe in your mouth, and your name is always safe in mine. Slow.
Our affirmation for the day is to be bold. I am bold. I am brilliant. So I was sitting here cracking up to myself too when I looked at the note, because I was thinking about on The Help, when I used to always laugh at that lady. This is before I started doing affirmations. I used to laugh at her when she used to be like, you was smart, you was kind,
and you was important.
I used to be cracking up. But it's so important to speak over yourself. So every day you gotta speak over yourself. So I love to start with an affirmation in the morning. I just really, start peaceful and, build from that. If you start in a peaceful, thankful place, everything is just better for the rest of the day. Ooh, I'm having a hot flash. All right. So our word of the day is
ensue. To follow as a result or consequence. Example: chaos will ensue if a bear enters our campsite.
Okay. That's your education for the day. What part of it?
Listen, chaos will ensue. Not only chaos will ensue if a bear enters our campsite, a whole lot of running will ensue.
Honey.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to do when a bear comes around. I think you're supposed to either stand still, play dead, or look him in the face. I don't know, but for me, that's a panic situation. If I see a bear, it's like, actually, I'm gonna just fold my arms and go home.
It depends on what bear.
Look, they ain't none of them cute to me.
It depends on what. Alexa, which bear should you not run from?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
So I want to say it's like one of them bears you shouldn't run. They say one bear.
Hey
run.
Siri, which bear should you not run from?
Here's what I found.
Okay. Further proof that beer and running will always go together. Now, Siri, why do you act like you don't understand me sometimes? We've been doing cool since I changed you from that lady. I didn't like that lady because she sounded too much like that chick from Sally Mae who'd be calling, trying to get money from me. And I told her, I said, look, you knew that degree wasn't paid for when you gave it to me. So don't come just knocking me upside the head trying to get some money.
I know that's right. Yeah, but so certain bears you shouldn't run from. I was like, I didn't know that. They was like some of them stand still or whatever. I was just like, honey, anybody thinking about that? If you see a bear, I'm out.
If anything stands up 15 feet high on hind legs in front of me, I'm just going to pee on myself and be done.
I am out of here. Okay, I am out of here. For real.
Sure, I won't be playing dead. I will be dead.
Facts. Facts. So our beauty tip of the day is for make sure you're taking off your makeup at night. Some people are like, oh, I use my face wash is a makeup remover. I'm concerned about that one. We need to be concerned about this camera. But I said you need to move her a little bit. I said she said I use a makeup removing face wash, and I'm like, that's cool, but you should really take your makeup, especially if you wear a lot of makeup. If you wear a lot of makeup, you should take your makeup off first and then use that makeup removing face wash, because think of it like you get in the shower with your clothes on if you don't take your makeup off. So parts of you will get clean, but not completely clean.
Okay.
So you need to make sure that you are taking your makeup off and then use a makeup removing face wash.
Oh, you smell good.
Thank you. I think I have on Gucci today.
I have on soap and water.
I'm not really sure what I have on. All right, today in sports, Team USA advances to the finals in the Paris Olympics.
Woo-woo.
Wait, oh, I pushed the wrong one. Hey, I'm gonna do that one. Yay! So they advanced to the finals. Holla. Also, I was reading. I said, okay, I don't really care about baseball, but this was funny to me when I was reading about sports this morning. Mark Kingston. I don't even know what team. Hey Alexa, what team did Mark Kingston coach for?
Mark Kingston was the head coach of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Yeah, so they fired him because after 7 bad seasons, like, they ain't won a game in like forever. So they fired him. I'm like, how you let him go 7 seasons? Like,
look, a lot of factors go into that. I mean, sometimes you could just have some sorry players. It may not be your fault.
okay, well, so don't they have a say in who picks it?
Who picks
the people? No, who picks the people?
Well, yeah, but I mean, and sometimes they don't be sorry. It's just that sometimes they just run up against people who are better than them. I mean, look, you can't be responsible all the time. You can't win all the time, first of all, because
You be so nice and optimistic. 7 seasons.
Listen,
Isn't that 7 years?
Yes, but listen, look. I mean, look at the teams that have not advanced to the Super Bowl in years and years and years. I mean, who? Come on, it's.
But
a
does a coach?
crapshoot.
Nah, I know for sure the NFL is not going to keep somebody for 7 years if they that bad with coaching. They're not going to do that.
I don't know about that. Now I know the NBA won't because listen.
I'm sure the NFL won't either. It's a lot of money. Who makes more money, the NFL or the NBA?
Look, it's all more money than I make.
Anybody
so
know that part? TikTok, we need some likes, please and thank you. Yes. Well, yeah, you should. So, yeah, I'm going back to Lauren. So, I made the post yesterday. I shared the post yesterday. We talked about it yesterday also, too, about how the concert has been canceled again. So, somebody came on a post and they said the same thing you were saying last night about it could be anxiety or mental illness. I'm like, listen, the LA Clippers bad. Yeah. So, listen, if y'all know me, I'm always talking about mental health. Like, mental health is so important to me. So important to me. I'm not saying Lauryn Hill does not have anxiety, and I'm certainly sure. I can promise you.
I'm not saying she's not batshit crazy.
Well, I'm sure I can promise you she's suffering from PTSD. Like, she's suffering from that. However, she's grown enough to know that she needs to take care of her situation. So, like I said before, let's stop making excuses for her. She has more. Her reputation is worse
True. Like I said, sister know how to go to work every day because she did it. She did it. She was on set every day, so she does know how to go to work every day. She has a work ethic. So,
but we know she didn't cancel it this time because of her because any of her anxiety or anything like that. She canceled it because of low ticket sales.
And that is a direct result of
her being disrespectful. You know, how you just gonna tell people? How you just gonna say y'all better be happy I show up? Like, girl, we paying your bills.
I am grateful for everybody who's sitting here as we.
Because your time, you could be somewhere else. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Because
share the video, please.
I don't want to talk to no one, and listen, I don't want anybody to waste my time. So I know I'd rather you mess with my money than mess with my time, because I can always go make more money, but there's no
then
place.
You can't get that time back.
Yeah, there's no bank where I can go and put some time or put some time on layaway. That's just not happening. So I appreciate you, and I will never ever waste your time just sitting here being stupid. Cause
no,
look, we can be stupid on our own. So
that part. My cousin say result of past action. Yeah, cause and effect. You know, you just can't. I mean, I guess she still thinks she's Lauryn Hill from 1996, where everybody was loving on her like that. But listen, you can't be disrespectful like that for people's time. Hey there, Tracy over there in Instagram world. How you doing today? Appreciate you for being here. But so hopefully now, Lauren is still young. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you think about like KRS-One, Rakim, they still all out there performing. You know, they still selling that. You know, they're selling out their shows. Lauren, you done out here. Like, you can't even go out. Like, if she was really consistent and holding it down, Lauren would be able to she still got a lot more time that she could be performing. But nobody's going to trust that. She can't never get any of my money again. I don't care if it was $10 in the little theater. I'm not doing it.
Look, ain't she got about 6-7 kids?
They all grown now, though.
Look, it's never too late to put them on the road.
Alexa, how old is Lauryn Hill's youngest child?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Lauryn Hill is a mom to 6 children. Lauren shares Zion, 24, Selah, 22, Joshua, 19, John, 18, and Sarah, 13, with Rohan Marley, a former football player and the son of iconic reggae artist Bob Marley.
I didn't know he played football.
I didn't either.
Well, it's soccer. He plays soccer.
Youngest son's father is not public knowledge.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. They were saying, I read that somewhere last week. They were saying it's supposed to be Wyclef's baby.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yep. Look at you over there, Alexa, giving the tea. The youngest baby. We don't know the youngest baby daddy. Oh, this thing died for real?
It couldn't have, did it?
Yes, it did. I had to get the
Oh, wow.
the batteries, the other batteries. It's all right. They still
Hey, well, I think
I just can't play the sounds over here. These are brand. I just put these in there too.
I know. I just saw you put them in.
I just put these in. I'm trying to
listen,
remember these are the.
I don't care for these headphones too much anyway, because I look like Princess Leia from Star Wars with a mustache.
No, but I need to be able to hear.
I know you need to be able to hear, but I mean, it just makes my ears hot, and I need a little earbud or something.
I'm gonna They say that the earbuds are not good to do because you can't. It still gives an echo.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. I don't need the bud. I just like the in ear. It can be wired as it need to be.
There we go.
I just like in ear, because these things, my ears be sweating and irritated, and I just want to scratch them. And but I do love listening to my music through these.
All this time I wasn't even taping. This is exactly why that we are doing our trial and error before we bring real people on here. Because I'm not, my therapist, my psychiatrist is going to come on here, and I'm not about to be looking crazy.
Right.
Right. So it's all good. We're getting everything together. All right. So we talked about that. Oh, celebrity gossip. Not even gossip. Dustin Hoffman is his birthday today.
Wait a minute. What happened to our inspiration of the day?
Oh, back up. I had to rewrite this. Our inspiration of the day by Brother Rodney.
Okay, let me put my glasses on, because this one's real nice and short and sweet. It's time to retire from dream killing, joy stealing, peace breaking, and soul bashing. It must be exhausting. You've done your best. Get you some rest in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. That just really goes. That reminds me of the love you, cousin. She probably off already. That just takes me back to the women in church. I'd be like, girl, did you forget?
Listen.
You know?
Grandmama wasn't always saved. Listen. She was a hot ticket out here in these streets. You hear me?
They get to the point where they just want to, joy still, down, disrespect, condescend.
And you can't ever forget what it felt like to be young. If you do that, just fold your arms and go on home to Jesus. Because life is not easy for any of us, but young people have it just as hard as old folks. Parents aren't even aware of the life that their children lead when they leave the house to go to school in the morning. They live a whole nother life that they have no access to.
No access to, I have no idea about.
And that's why you need to co-parent with your child's teacher, because this is what it comes down to. You handle the discipline and let the teachers handle the teaching.
I'm gonna do the teaching too. I'm gonna incorporate both because they be over there lying.
Right.
And they have to. They have to lie.
Absolutely.
Teachers have to lie because they have to follow.
They have a curriculum.
Their curriculum they have to follow.
Yeah, absolutely. But listen. Can't
shut
nobody
down,
snatch your child up and whip your child's ass like you can.
No,
and a teacher certainly can't do it because, then you're going to be in your feelings. But let me tell you something. My grandmother gave my 3rd grade teacher permission to shake the shit out of her.
That needs to come back. Because it makes, I feel so bad. I seen a meme. It was like, this is during COVID. It was like, hey, mothers, do you still think the teacher's lying about your kid being bad? Like, because I really be seeing, I really see, the mothers on the kid's side. Like, are you serious? You think this grown woman is lying on your...
I'm like, what happened?
That TV is magical. It just comes on. But I'm like, well, why do you think this grown woman has to... What does she have to lie about your kid for? Why is she going to lie on your kid about how bad they have been in the classroom? Like, it boggles my brain how these mothers just doing these children a disservice by not disciplining them and checking them.
And you hyped that child up on sugar cereal and stuff before they went out the house. You know he was crazy. So if the teacher say he acted up, don't be surprised because you know what you feed that child.
Yeah. So those children, shoot, I feel sorry for the mothers. I feel sorry for them. So of course, so you have on here you wanted to also I thought this was so cute when I read it earlier. Wiz Khalifa said he does not want to hire a nanny to take care of him and Rihanna's babies. He was like, I didn't wait 35 years to have a baby to have somebody raise my kids.
Sweet.
That's wasn't that cute?
That is so sweet. Yes. I mean, honestly, and listen, kids are funny. And when other people are raising your kids, you miss out on all that crazy, funny stuff that they do. The stuff that you be laughing about from years and years from now. I feel him on that.
Stuff like a song of 2 bad bitches. Miss out stuff all like. Yo, I would have been so mad if my babysitter would have sent me that video and I didn't get a chance to be there for that. That was that little baby was so confused. A song of 2 bad bitches.
Look, I'm gonna be sitting. I'm gonna be up around the clock waiting for my child to say their first words. I mean, I'm gonna be.
You planning on having procreating with somebody?
I don't know. I'm all about adoption at this point.
Okay.
I would want to. If I were going to have kids, I always said I would have them by 35 because I wanted to grow up with them a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because, I mean, hell, I grew up with my mom.
You sure did. You sure did. Y'all figured that out together.
Look, girl, remember when we were young?
Yes. I'm telling you, listen, I don't think I knew he was my brother until I was like 8. And Aunt Letha told me. Aunt Letha was telling the business too, because somebody else said the other day. Aunt Letha told me, and I immediately thought she told me about my brother too. But she said, "That's your brother." I said, "What?" I thought he was my uncle because
that was Benji that said he
No, I thought you, and I told Benji. I said to Benji, I thought so too. I thought that was my. He said, I thought Benji was your brother. I said, I thought it was too. I thought that was my mother's brother. And then when I asked her, I said, why didn't you tell me that was my brother. She said, I thought you knew.
And listen,
Well, tell me.
that goes along with having expectations that you don't share but still expect to be met. You know, don't assume that anybody knows
Anything.
Because with how things look and how they actually are as far apart as who's
As
the
they can be.
who's the big old hoe out here in the streets these days. It's as
girl
far
with the big
apart
blonde hair.
right. It's as far apart as her legs. So you know,
It's some girl out here. She's like the new superhead.
Jesus.
She has big blonde hair. She has gorgeous hair. She actually had a video out. I forgot her name. I wish Bakir was here because Bakir or Rakim, because they was both. We was all talking about it together. But it was she was on Shannon Sharp's show talking about how, you know, she's like I said, she's the new superhead.
What is that? The Shay Lounge? What do you call it?
Say Lounge. But she appeared in a hijab and she was, you know, it looked like she was converting to, you know, being a Muslim.
Okay.
But she was saying she has contractual obligations and stuff like that with clothes. I'm like, girl, you need to get through your contractual obligations before you get sued.
Right. I mean, because look,
Before you get sued,
you can't take that into the courtroom as a defense, sweetheart. No,
because you know what this was when you joined that religion.
absolutely, and
So-
I wholeheartedly support your spiritual awakening.
Absolutely.
But I also expect you to get out here and shake that ass for what I contracted you for.
That part. Or give me back my money. And we know
Right,
you done spent that already. She probably done spent that.
Listen, and because I know any advance that I have is well spent before the product is finished.
Oh my God. You are too funny.
Well, look, listen.
Yeah, I don't know her name though. Does anybody know her name?
Shout out to all the publishers for your advances. We appreciate you.
Yes. So you said and we got Megan's. Is she still endorsing? What is she still doing Amazon or is this over?
Listen, that is old stuff. No, but yes, she's she's definitely doing the thing with Amazon. I love the way that these girls are. So those old notes came up. Listen, I love the way that these people out here getting their endorsements. Megan with her hot Cheetos and
she has a hot Cheetos endorsement.
And that hot Cheetos, what does she do? It's oh God, it's the university, oh wow, I think it's Fritos or something.
Okay.
It's one of those. But yes, she's out here getting these big endorsements, these national ads. You know, that's when people start to make their money. You know, their real money.
She's making it because I feel like I want to say she owns all her stuff, like her masters and like
she better listen. Uncle
and
Ray
like she's like producing
and
all that
little
stuff.
Stevie, they listen. Them kids say, you know, you gotta own your shit.
Yeah, nowadays it's just it's too much information for us to be stupid about that. But I want to say she even doing her publishing. Like I feel like she's getting all her money. All her money is in house.
Well, listen, when Thomas Dorsey was writing gospel music back in the early days, he formed his own publishing company.
That's beautiful.
So, you know, he owned all his stuff. You know, he sent singers out on the road. They went to churches and they sang this music for choirs and directors so that they could learn it. You know, that's how gospel music spread across this country.
Oh.
Shout out to Thomas Dorsey in the city of Chicago, because St. Louis is not the home of gospel music.
Ooh, yeah. You said St. Louis is not the home of gospel?
It's not the home of gospel music.
Oh.
That would be Chicago, Illinois.
Is that where the blunt still works?
Yeah. Listen, who's that? That Malcolm Williams and
I love that song.
Absolutely. Chicago, shout out to Chicago all day long. We love you.
Yes, one time.
Listen,
That good old music.
I could don't sleep on the food, because
No, we haven't been there. I haven't been there yet.
I will eat my way across the south side. I will start on one side and hit the other. I gotta have me some Italian Fiesta. I gotta have me some Leonas, some Harold's, but you gotta go to the right Harold's, because if you go to the wrong Harold's, you'll get the runs.
What kind of food is that?
Harold's is fried chicken.
Okay.
And they got some gizzards with a mild sauce.
Some
Listen, girl, gizzards, girl.
Mac Daddy eat those.
Gizzards is good eating. Let's see what else we got.
Is that organ meat? That's organ meat.
Yeah, it's
That's good for you.
good.
It's
Now
actually good for
and
you.
JJ's. Now JJ's is actually in Atlanta now. I saw them when I was in Atlanta. JJ's has a perch and wing combo with extra lemon pepper for your mind.
They got perch in Atlanta. Well, I found perch here one time.
Oh yeah, we did. I found it I found it in Brooklyn. Stop and Shop had it.
You gotta fry that. It stinks though. You gotta fry it outside. I was like, we should have fried this outside. It's very fishy.
Well, it's also a lake fish, and they don't as it gets colder they burrow deeper into the lake, and they sleep.
So is it that makes them stink?
I don't know if it make them stink or not, but that's what they do.
Oh,
Fish just stinks. I mean, come on.
no, not always, but that one is pretty strong.
Okay, I don't know. They all smell the same to me. What happened? What we look at?
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Oh, phone going out. Okay, but
been wrote that.
oh yeah. Okay, that's all right. So
She been worked that long time ago.
listen, right. Look, I'm looking at, but all fish smells the same to me. I mean,
That's
know,
not true.
I know our brother was saying something about
That weirdo.
scavengers.
Oh,
Saying something about catfish being scavengers.
that wasn't Porgy. Was that Porgy?
No, yeah, it was. He was saying you might as well eat pork.
Oh, that's what he told. I think they are.
Well, they're bottom feeders for sure. Because like whenever I've had fresh catfish or freshwater catfish, they always taste very muddy. I've been to fish fries down. You wasn't that fish fry down south in Mount Vernon where they gave you the piece of fish on 2 pieces of white bread and the tail was curled around your hand. You took it right out the hot grease.
Those
Baby,
are the days at the ball game. At the ball game, you get that good fresh fish. But our cousin Dookie would fry up some fish too
now Aunt Louise. She used to go down to the
and go mudding.
She would go to the pond every day. She would wheel herself down to the catfish pond because she ain't had no legs by that time with her pistol in her lap. And she would fish and everything. She put her little fish in the buckets and stuff, and somebody go down there and get her fish later on. And they'd bring her fish back home in buckets, and they would sit the fish in the deep freeze alive.
Ooh.
And and when you took them out, you still had fresh fish. But sometimes you take them things out and they'd thaw, and them fish would still be living. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
that's just animal cruelty.
No, it's not animal cruelty because, like I said, perch burrow deeper into the lake as it gets colder, and they hibernate. So that's almost freezing. I mean,
That's
really, when you think about
still super fresh.
it. Super, super fresh.
Oh, hey, Elaine. Elaine said she had fish for dinner. What kind of fish did you have tonight, Elaine?
I love fish.
I do too.
I'm a fish head.
I love fish.
Well,
love
and
fish.
Sarah used to eat fish heads.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. Though.
Fish heads, baby. She makes some fish head soup with the eyes and everything. She ain't mine.
I just can't. I
can't
What did we
either.
have last? We had cod. That was my first time having cod last week. I
Now,
like that.
cod supposedly stinks. That's what somebody called
It's so good for you.
Somebody called it stinkfish the other day.
Really? It was good. It was good.
Well, I've always liked cod and flounder. I've always liked those.
Flounder's a little bit too bland for me. Too bland.
Well, that's why you dress it up.
I want to try some. And they throw some. What's those capers? Throw those capers on any of them. Oh, some whiting. Love me some whiting.
Well, that's baked fish. You got to let Craig down in DC fry you some bonefish. He loves fish with bones.
See,
not
Darlene
a
was like that
bonefish
too.
fan.
Darlene, she loved her
Listen.
porgies.
And Sarah eat a fish. She'll eat a piece of fish and it'll look like the cat ate it because the bone would be
Listen,
intact.
my friend Keisha too. I used to watch Keisha used to slide that
Girl, that's
down there when we was down there in them ball games.
That's some
she used
country
to
shit right
slide that meat off. I used to be like, how the fuck?
That's some
I mean,
straight up country mess. I'm sorry.
That's skilled.
I do too. I think the fish from McDonald's is cod. I think that is.
Oh, okay.
Filet of fish.
Okay, that codfish is really, really good for you. It's really good for you.
Well, McDonald's ain't.
Well, no.
Well, I don't want to say nothing about McDonald's because I don't want nobody to sue me. But I'm
Honey,
not really
McDonald's
here
is
for
not thinking. They is not checking for you, and you talking about that because honey, they just sold 1,000 of them just in that 2 seconds. They are
Okay.
not worried about what we got to say.
Over 90 billion served,
Okay.
but not over here.
Oh, Elaine just said that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I caught it because I'm looking with my Fred Sanford glasses. Like
Patrice said she don't care for JJ's powder stuff. What's the powder stuff?
the powder stuff, the powder stuff. I don't know what their powder stuff is, but listen, I love that fried okra. I like anything JJ's do, honestly. I mean, I'm used to the old JJ's at
I can't
down
wait to
in
try it.
75th and King Drive in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago once again.
Isn't that where Crofton's from?
That is where Crofton is
One
from.
time for my brother. My brother from another mother.
He got my bail money.
Yes, honey. All right. So moving right along. Well, now you know we got to talk about that man.
I'm gonna talk about that
He's
man.
the same color as my dress.
I'm gonna talk about that man.
And we have to because this shit is just funny. It's hilarious. So he had a whole meltdown today. What was he? Wherever he had his conference at Mar-a-Lago.
It was at Mar-a-Lago. He was very calm and cool and collected, as he said the most stupid shit that I've ever heard come out of somebody's mouth.
Yo, he is crazy. He talking about she's incompetent. We need smart people to run the country. She's not smart.
No, my whole thing is don't compare January 6th to the March on Washington for Jobs and
Yo,
I'm like, what are we talking about?
He didn't have that many. They don't. You could put them next to each other, and you can see they don't. I was looking at him like, man,
Sir, you sound a fool.
A whole fool.
And you know, I mean, I don't mean no disrespect.
I mean, we speaking the truth. Well, he does, because he even sat there and disrespected some Jewish Americans,
Absolutely.
saying that if they vote for Kamala, they need their head examined. Well, I feel the same way for anybody, and I don't care. I feel the same way for anybody black that's voting for him, and I don't care about, like, I know people be like, oh, she did this in Benghazi or whoever. I don't know about any of that. I don't care. I'm looking at face value. She ain't out here saying. And the one thing you can't say about Trump is you know exactly how he feeling, but it's like, yo, the disrespect is so real.
Trump ain't never done nothing for me and mine.
He's so disrespectful.
And
Like, he sounds just like a whole massa.
and he insults me every time he opens his mouth.
It's just, I be like, I can't believe.
I swear, listen, if he had 4 more years, I swear we'd be picking cotton by now.
I swear we would. I swear. But they say, apparently they're saying that that's where she gonna have his back at, or I don't know.
Listen,
I'm just like, whatever, whoever get in the office, I'm still gonna bubble and do me and hustle.
Look, I'll pick cotton for anybody who pay my ass. You hear me? If I'm getting paid to pick cotton, I'm gonna pick cotton like I ain't never picked cotton before, but I ain't doing shit for free.
I ain't picking cotton.
well, I don't know. I ain't picking no cotton either. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just, you know, I want to get paid for my work, for my labor. Mm-hmm. My ancestors get paid for their labor. Well, some of my ancestors.
They ain't get paid. They ain't get paid correctly. Even if they got paid, they didn't get paid respectfully.
And it was not an on-the-job training. I'm sorry. And I say
me
some
either.
of my ancestors.
Me either, Elaine. But you know what? Elaine said, I love that. She said, I don't trust either one of them either. First of all, because they're politicians.
Absolutely.
And people, you know, some people are like, I'm not voting. I'm voting because my ancestors died for it. All right, that's why I'm voting. I'm voting because they died for it, and I'm gonna vote for her because she black.
You know how many times I've had to vote and I didn't care for either candidate. Mm-hmm. I just went in there and
the lesser of the two evils. And I mean, just listening to him, oh my God. And not only that, I just feel like it's time. Look, men have jacked us up all this time. Yes. And listen, it's something about a woman running things. People talking about emotions. Like, women, they run households.
Listen,
okay.
Listen, women,
10 kids,
right? And whip all them kids' asses.
Keep them in line, keep them dressed, keep them clothed. You know, keep the fights to a bear. Listen, once she gets in that office, she's gonna say, you sit down, you listen, and you be nice. She gonna get all them foreign affair people together. And you know, there won't be any egos involved, because that's what it really is with all those men. Is all the egos.
It's really time for women to take charge of things and get the government out their drawers. Get the government out your drawers, ladies. They ain't got no business in your panties, okay?
How you gonna tell me what I should do? You gonna tell me I can't? So if a woman gets raped, she can't get an abortion? Like, what? How dare you, sir? So how about she got into the office and she says, oh, after 40 or after you have 5 kids, you had to get a vasectomy. I bet you that wouldn't go well. Well, men probably wouldn't care about that because they don't be taking care. Men don't care. So that's a bad.
Listen, no. Men do care. I care about my penis.
If a man had 5 kids over, they'd be like, cut that shit because I'm done anyway.
Listen, not necessarily. Look, I hearken back to an earlier time when my great-great-grandfather had 18 children because he needed some field hands. Come on, sometimes you're just trying to make a team.
I can't.
Look, I mean, a starting 5 at least. So okay, all right, maybe we can end at the starting 5. That's all right.
Not a. My face is hurting.
Well, you know,
It's starting to hurt.
it's okay.
But he also said he also said he wanted to debate her 3 times in September.
Baby, I want to be there.
I am so excited about that.
I want to be, because listen, I've seen Sister Harris just sitting, you know, across from a talk show host chopping it up, and she's so funny and witty and smart.
Mm-hmm.
Trump is none of those things to me.
None of them.
I mean, he's entertaining.
That for sure.
But he's entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, especially if we're talking in terms of being a statesman or an orator. I'm like, son, you need to call somebody.
Especially an orator. No, especially state. No, he's either one of them. Period.
I mean, look.
He's not even personable. If you're going to be a president, you should at least be able to be personable. You know, you can't just be.
Yeah.
I still can't get past him. I still can't get past him throwing paper towels at people in Puerto Rico. I'm still there.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That, I mean, like, yo.
That was
the ultimate disrespect.
right. I'm like, listen, I'd have threw it back. Didn't somebody throw it back?
I don't know.
Oh, listen.
I definitely know a couple of Puerto Ricans over there that would have quick.
I can't wait for Saturday Night Live, baby. Saturday Night Live. Did you see Maya Rudolph and Steve Martin as Harris and Walls?
No. No.
And you know Maya Rudolph, that's my heart. I love you some Maya, honey. Maya. So I can't wait for Saturday Night Live. It's just gonna give me everything that I need and a little bit more.
Oh, I love that.
Oh my God. Nobody does the parody like they do, except for Mad TV. Shout out to Mad TV.
Yeah. Oh, how the hell I forget to not shout this out one time for my cousin Philomena Ryan Smith.
Yes.
Hey, y'all can't hear it. We have our first therapist in the Robinson family. Holler. We are so proud of our baby cousin.
Yes, we are.
Our
with her
juicy
pretty
little
self.
baby. She was such a little juicy baby.
She was those pretty eyes. Oh my
Beautiful.
God,
So,
she was such a beautiful baby.
I said, listen, she's gonna be the resident.
She's a pretty girl.
She's gonna be the resident therapist.
Yeah.
I mean, why not, right?
Right. Like listen.
I said, she about to get tired of me.
Right. Until she builds her client base, we gonna have her over here.
Yeah. I mean, we can do Zoom or whatever. Like, but listen.
Absolutely.
Like that's a blessing to.
Oh my God.
What a blessing. And she's gonna come on and, let us know, she's gonna talk. We still trying to figure out what she's gonna talk about. Because mental illness, there's such a
it's something that it's not something that we've ignored. It's something that we haven't had the chance to pay attention to.
I think it was ignored.
No.
But I feel like
okay, it was ignored, but it was ignored because we had other shit to deal with. It's like, look, I can't take care of my mental health when I'm trying to keep from getting lynched.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like, we have the time to sit and process things now and talk to somebody about it. Before we had nobody to talk to but Jesus, because that was all that was available to us.
Yeah, well, and
Jesus
can't talk to nobody.
Jesus did his due diligence in keeping folks sane and safe. But now, there's some problems out here that Jesus has dispatched folks to come out here and help us with.
That's right. These people are good. My cousin went to school. She said her test was hard.
Oh my God, I can only imagine.
So I just feel like, listen, Jesus sent these people to get these good educations to be able to come out here and help people.
And he ain't sent no fools out here, okay? Please.
So I'm proud of her. Oh, Mimi graduated. Our other cousin. They're all in the same clan. We got several clans in the family. But Mimi also graduated from esthetician school. One time for my baby Mimi.
Okay.
One time.
We gonna have pretty skin. Okay.
Oh, help me.
Well,
Yes. So
I'm gonna get it together one of these days.
your skin is perfect. Your skin is perfect. So yeah, but so we want to hear from you all about what. Like I said, right now so how the format is going to be of the show is like everything we talked about there. that's going to be part of it. The word of the day, the celebrity gossip of the day. We're going to talk about all that for like the first half. But then the second half is going to be like the meat and potatoes.
Right.
All right. Our topics. So I have a list of topics that I definitely want to talk about. Some of them can't just be one, like mental illness. That needs to be a series, like a mental illness series, because it's just too much. Mental health, mental health is that big. So that's the first thing we're going to tackle, because if we can't be mentally right, we can't live right. So that's the first thing so we're going to spend some time on that.
And it all comes back to loving yourself.
You have to.
You got to love yourself wholeheartedly, and
You have to
don't
love
just
yourself.
say you love you. Don't just say you love yourself and not do the work to.
Yeah.
How do you love yourself?
You got to do the work. It's not easy either. You got to be able to be accountable and
Right.
be consistent, be persistent.
And
you
you're
have to
doing
do.
this for you. Take the time to do this thing for you. And because, listen, you might want to help all the people in the world, but if
you
all
don't
your
have it
needs
together.
aren't met,
Yeah.
and you're not equipped to help anybody if all your needs aren't met. If you don't have everything you need, how can you give to somebody else? Because you're taking away from yourself.
If you're not
So,
full.
you got to build your own coffers and get all your stuff in order.
Absolutely. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have my psychiatrist on too, but we want to make sure we get this all ironed out and have a nice flow before we invite somebody of that caliber on.
Because she might be my psychologist, my new psychologist.
She's gonna be. I have been referring a lot of people to her. I told you when I called one day, she was like, "You've been telling a lot of people about me, haven't you?"
Listen, I have special needs. I identify special needs.
We all do. We all are.
But I need I like, there's certain things that I do that I don't have time to explain. Like, I use the N word a lot, and I don't have time to unpack that in therapy. I need to be able to use it without any judgment or just anybody looking back at me like, no. So
you like that word?
It's not a question of whether I like it or not. I use it because it comes out. I mean, it's a greeting for me sometimes. It's like, yo.
Well, they say, doesn't it mean like king or their real meaning?
Listen, all I know is it
It does. Like, I want to say like the African meaning is like something. It's like something good.
I use it a lot. It's and I don't use it and I use it in every possible way. It's like this or yo, it can be in joy or sorrow.
Yeah, it's a term of endearment.
Absolutely, but it can also be a term of it's like this one here. I was like, this one. So I it's not something that I feel like unpacking or anything. I mean, and it's really not something that I feel like taking out of my vocabulary. I'm damn near 60 years old. I am who I am. I'm who I'm going to be, and I mean, I'm going to adapt to my environment and to situations, and I'm going to grow, but I'm going to remain who I am at the core of things. And listen, this is just a side note. If my story in some way contradicts yours, don't get angry about it. Just tell the truth. That's it. Because that's all I'm doing. I'm telling it how it happened, and I have irrefutable proof that that's how it happened. I'm not. I don't take things from sources that aren't vetted and credible. So
I'm gonna have to find that. 'Cause I know I read that somewhere.
Well, and I believe that.
What?
What's that? Who that is? What is it?
Okay, refresh.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know.
You're still there, honestly.
I don't know. I haven't. I've never.
Oh yeah, I'm not a real. Me and TikTok, we don't have a relationship
detected
yet.
inactivity during your current.
Oh, so they thought that was activity. Look, all the social media and stuff. I love social media for the way it keeps us in contact with each other, because There are people I haven't seen in 30 years that if not for social media, I'd have no contact with them. And
I love it. I
they're a
love
blessing and
social
joy
media
in
for
my
that.
life.
So much for that. If social media wasn't around, oh my God, it's crazy.
I have people that I went to college with in Boston. Shout out to Emerson.
One time.
That I love so dearly, and I love them so much, and I'm so glad that I'm able to just have the slightest contact with them through Facebook, and of course Instagram, because Insta decided that shoot, you gonna come over here too. You ain't gonna just give it all to Facebook. So
Doesn't Facebook own all of them? No, I don't know. I don't know.
We know for sure that Instagram is under that umbrella. Girl, it is hot up here, and I know I'm not having a hot.
Oh, you know what?
flash.
I had to turn that AC off when we're taping because I didn't, but it's off because it makes the noise. Remember?
Oh, that's right. But look, we gonna have to end this soon because
Yep.
I need that air. Because listen,
It's hot. I'm having a hot flash. It's about that time to wrap it up. Anyway, so back to what I was saying.
Yeah, right.
So we would love to hear from you guys. By the
Please.
time you get this, by the time this podcast here, I would need you guys to please stop and subscribe to wherever you're
Absolutely.
listening or watching us at YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Please listen to it. We definitely want to hear back from you. We got a few topics. Like I said, mental health. I got here. Of course, we're gonna do some financial literacy. That's gonna be also a series because we gotta talk about compound interest, compound save, credit. It's a whole lot. We're gonna talk about insurance.
We are training up a generation of entrepreneurs. We
Yeah.
want CEOs. We
Yeah.
want this next generation. They're gonna be ballers. That last generation or the generation before that. All the HBCUs were graduating were social workers, teachers, and ministers. So we're doing a little bit more than that. We need to.
Yeah, we're being above average.
branch out exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna be above average
because we are.
We're not
above
settling. We're
average.
not settling. We're not settling for that. We're not settling for that 9 to 5 job that you stay on for 40 years,
Right.
and then you retire, and then you go and
Get
take
your
a
gold watch
vacation and
your
stuff like that.
pension and all
We
that
ain't
stuff.
doing that.
Listen, they want you to
Stepping
die at
outside
your
the box.
desk. They want you to die at your desk. If you work for the federal government, they don't want you to retire. They want you to die at your desk.
That's it.
So do them.
Take a vacation.
Right. Take a vacation. But first of all, retire. Handle your health and take care of your business so that you can retire and enjoy all your benefits because they want you to die at your desk so they don't have to pay you.
And get some multiple streams of income.
Come on
You
now.
need multiple streams of income for real.
Listen.
That 9 to 5 should not be your only stream of income. Make sure you got different savings. You got those little Acorn Stash, Albert. I got all those.
That's
just
why I
scroll
sell
away
these
money.
cakes for coins.
Yep. We're gonna be talking about. I got BBLs on here. A hospice, detoxing. Of course we'll be doing plenty of makeup stuff.
Now, what are BBLs here?
When people take the fat out.
Oh, okay. See,
Did I just shut myself off? What did I do? I think I muted myself. I don't
yeah,
hear
you
myself.
did because I don't hear you. I hear me, but I don't hear you.
Yes, when you take the fat from somewhere else and then put it inside the butt.
See, I didn't know. I was like BBL. What the hell is the BBL? I was thinking all kinds of crazy things.
Mm-hmm.
But that's crazy to me. Taking the fat from one place and putting it somewhere else. Let your fat rest where it is.
That we're gonna be back at mental health with that because why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
And I don't get me wrong. I get where some people and I'm not knocking it at all. I definitely get why some people, like I know somebody, she was overweight, she lost all this weight and she got it done. Yo, it looks so nice. But she also had an issue. You get what I'm saying? It was like these other girls be like, girl, you didn't even need that and it looked so bad.
I saw one of the Williams sisters the other day. I just caught a glimpse of her on TV and I said, what's wrong with her? And then somebody shared a photo of her today where she's had all these fillers.
Oh, I could believe it.
I said, that's awful.
Yeah, I could believe it. They get up in there and they I know them girls ain't need no fillers.
No.
Maybe some Botox, but not no fillers.
Listen, I'm here for some Botox because,
Honey,
no, I'm not as vain as I appear to be.
I am.
Yes, I am.
I'm frowning at you right now. I'm frowning. Honey, Nicole got me good. I can't. So guys, yes, please, we're here. You're here. All of us. We have you all. Hey, Ghost Pepper, my little Ghost Pepper. we're here. We have you here on Instagram, Facebook, and on TikTok. Please inbox me. Leave us a comment about what you want to hear about, what you want to talk about. We're here for it.
Absolutely, I'd love to hear from you. I swear,
we definitely want to hear from you.
But all you big booty the breast augmentated and booty augmentated gals, y'all leave me alone. I don't need no friend request from you. I am so not your lane. Just read the signs, girl, and watch your swerve.
I'm a fuck. Okay. Well,
Why?
I'm gonna say by that time was at my birthday party, and that girl would not leave you alone. She was not here. I'm like, girl, she's cute to Melissa one time for Melissa. I just thought about that. That was funny. So guys, yes, please. We're gonna be running. We're gonna be back tomorrow. What? Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow Friday.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
Look, it's gonna be Friday. We got a lit over. It's gonna be lit over here on Friday. Come on, we gonna have a cute little. It's gonna be the turn up podcast.
Okay.
Listen, let's let our hair down and have a little fun.
Maybe I will let my hair down. Somebody told me that I look like a Targaryen. I was like, thank you.
Okay.
I'm here for a Targaryen.
Okay, that's cute.
I love it.
It gives me very, very Toni Morrison. You know, very, very Mother Morrison.
I like Targaryen better. I'm a Targaryen. I probably really am a Targaryen though. We're all mixed up. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us. We appreciate you. Again, like and share, subscribe wherever you're watching this podcast at, and come back in and see us again.
Targaryen.
We appreciate you.
What's a Targaryen?
That is
Girl, I'm Baptist.
Oh my God. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. All right, guys, we're out. Peace out.
Ooh.
All right. Session 4.